but it just feels like whenever he hits the mat, it's that much more elevated, not just for him, but the rest of the team. And as we move to 174, Xavier Giles trying to get his first Ivy dual victory. He goes up against Haden Bottigleiri. Bottigleiri, a first year, also looking for his first duels win, or at least overall duels win, but also Ivy League as well. And Bottigleiri, his first 4 duels, all losses, he's faced 4 ranked wrestlers. So like Giles, we talked about in the Brown duel, has had a very tough strength of schedule. Same goes for his counterpart at 174.
A tough weight class at 174. Almost a takedown there for Giles. Unable to score. It's going to be a stalemate.
And for Giles, look, 0-2 in the Ivy League duels, 3-10 overall, but he lost a 3-0 decision earlier to Brown. The first loss was 2-0. And so right now it's just the little differences of the mat wrestling, unable to get the escapes, the decision-making that has to come from not getting an escape on the ride out in that second or third period. And perhaps if that changes, everything else opens up for him.
Yeah, I think one positive catalyst is going to, kind of raise the ceiling for Xavier. And he's so close. He's in all these matches, in the one, the Columbia, it comes to mind. He was so close to getting a takedown at the end and just wasn't able to convert. But he's in all these matches. He's competitive in all these matches. And I think once he starts finding ways to win, it's going to be a breakthrough moment for him.
A freshman from the Bronx, by the way, of Greens Farms Academy. He's ranked 15th at his weight class, 165, entering the collegiate level, according to Matt Scouts. But again, he's been the full complement of duels action at 174 as a freshman for Princeton.
A lot of these young guys have stepped up for the Tigers and really performed well in these dual meets. The righty single there kind of stretched out. We'll see if he's able to fix his position and get his head up. Bottigleiri doing a good job so far.
Bottigleiri did not wrestle the first match today at 174. That instead was Alex Whitworth, the senior. But Bottigleiri had the first 14 duels at this weight class. The two continuing to tussle. And they'll try to reset to find their shots, entering the final half minute of the first period.
Heavy on his head, X. Good job.
A lot of the action up high. See if one of them starts to try to change the plane, so to say, and go low, change levels at least. And I'll probably have to wait for the second period. Very similar case to the earlier match. No score through 3 minutes. That was Xavier Giles, against Drew Cleary. And the day portion of today's doubleheader at Jadwin Gym. Giles begins on top, trying to get the mat return, and a thunderous one at that. Keeps a hold, lifting the right leg. Bottigleiri trying to keep his balance. Giles looking for the sweep, but out of bounds.
A nice mat return there to stay on top. And, if he's able to get up over a minute of riding time, it could be a huge factor in this match. As you see, nice mat return, just textbook. Pick him up, put him down.
Giles already leaning in when the whistle started. Bottigleiri can't escape. A mat return. Quad pod for Bottigleiri. Trying to break free, and a quick mat return. That was never an escape, but just as it seemed like Bottigleiri was going to break free, Giles just drove it forward and takes advantage with a better ride here halfway through the second.
And you love to see good mat wrestling. He's got to ride out for a couple more seconds to get this riding time point, and he's going to have it. It's going to be close. Another mat return for Xavier Giles. Wow, this has been impressive top work. And you know me, I love wrestling from the top position, so this has been fun to watch.
Twice lifted and once driven through. 3 impressive mat returns by Xavier Giles. And look at this one.
Another one. Just textbook. Right on the edge. Close to, you know, obviously riding time point there. So that was huge, huge mat return there.
So now 1:15. And you start to think if you can get another mat return or so, perhaps a ride out for the period. And that is what undid Xavier Giles in his previous 2 Ivy duels. Under a half minute to go in the second period. Bottigleiri has to keep working here. He doesn't want to get warned for a stall. He, of course, wants the point, and he'll finally get it, but 1:43 on the ride time advantage for Xavier Giles. And that should make him feel pretty good about what he can do with the choice in period number 3, which is where we go.
And it gives you a nice buffer as you see him going down. Maybe start the third. But doing a really good job here. Bottigleiri, you know, finding a way to get to his feet, but, you know, giving yourself 43 seconds to get out from the bottom is definitely an advantage for Xavier Giles.
Bottigleiri, a Brookline, Massachusetts product. 2-time prep national All-American from Belmont Hill. But here's Giles, quick escape in the first 10 seconds. You see the net riding time advantage. It's enough for a point if it stands here. Bottigleiri now has the pressure on him to get the takedown to try to change the decision. Of course, if you're Giles, you're still going to go, but you're not going to get too risky here and leave yourself exposed for a takedown defensively.
Yeah, obviously, if you get a takedown, you feel pretty good. And he's a nice shot there. So he's got to wrestle through his position here, but good job by Bottigleiri just finding a way to get a takedown there. We'll see if he's able to get an escape to try to get back in this match, but really good shot, just unable to capitalize as Xavier Giles, and Bottigleiri now in the lead here with about a minute to go in the third.
So now Giles has the pressure on him needing the next takedown. He's going to go aggressively, close to getting 3. Bottigleiri keeps the left leg free. Giles putting him back closer, closer again, lifting the leg higher, looking for the sweep. Can't quite get it yet. Bottigleiri still battling. He gets split, and it's a takedown at the edge of the mat. Great work along the boundary by Xavier Giles, the freshman, and it's a great bounce back after arguably a bit of a slip up, conceding 3, getting 3 back.
And the Tiger fans love it, but just found a way to keep his hips up and stay in bounds there, collecting both ankles. You saw a lot of 3s over there.
Now, of course, Bottigleiri can escape, but that's not going to be enough. This riding time point is about to be locked up, and Bottigleiri, as Giles is warned for a stall, Bottigleiri could not escape, but that 6th point is locked in for Giles.
I think you were saying you're happy to take that stall call. If you can ride out on top and obviously give up 1, you're okay. Obviously, you don't want to give up a 2nd here if you don't have to. But I think another, try to get 1 more mat return. If not, just cut them. But that's a great way to float your hips around and just stay on top. Short time here. We'll see if he's able to wrestle through the position, but it's going to be close. Bottigleiri's in deep, short time. 5 seconds, 3 seconds.
And that'll be it. They did award the point to Bottigleiri for the escape, and Giles, by means of riding time advantage, takes the decision. 6-5, a hard-earned victory, and one that may boost him moving forward.
Yeah, Tiger fans love it. Xavier, great win. One I think is going to be a positive catalyst for him going forward. The coaches are fired up, teammates are fired up. That's great. Great win for him, and huge going forward.
And it was interesting at the end there, Pat. I was going to say we didn't quite have time to get into it. Bottigleiri might have had the chance to try for a reversal. Didn't go for it, got the escape instead. You see the takedown that helped to give guys